Thank you, David. Thomas Allen. Thank you, sir. Daniel Lauren, how are you? Hope everybody's having a good day. Good Friday. TGIF. Let's see if I can get that light out of the way a little more. Stan Horn, thank you, sir. Jim Cantor, thank you. Welcome. I worked on a penny box today, got it done. This was my birthday present from my daughter. She gave me a bunch of coins to search, so we can look through those. And I found some super cool pennies in that box that I did. Oh, thank you, Shell Bell. I found a Die Clash, 1985 Die Clash, a Cud Air, 1981, I believe, and what I think is a Air coin for 1989. It has the reverse of the 1988 on it. Let me take a look at this stuff right quick. I generally keep my quarters out to give them to my pickup bank. So I did get half dollars. I've got 2 boxes of half dollars for tomorrow, and they are both well circulated, it looks like. Although my nickel box was yeah, that sums it up pretty good, Chill Bell. Thank you. They asked me at the bank how old I was. I said 29. They didn't believe me. I can't understand that. So we're just going to play around with some coins today, if y'all are okay with that. I've got a couple of baby walkers. I may do that for a end of stream giveaway, but for today that will probably be the only giveaway. We'll do one end of stream for a kind of toned 10th ounce baby walker. There's a Nebraska. I think that's dirt on the roof, not snow on the roof. And no leaky bucket. Denmo, thank you, sir. Welcome. She's getting, hey, Card Fanatic, welcome to you too. Enjoyed your stream today. She's getting better. Still not, she just doesn't have any energy. She just can't get her energy back. So she is just kind of resting and making herself get up and be active. Doing her games and stuff during the day, but she just can't seem to get her energy back yet. Thanks for asking. So I don't know if any of you visited the Fanatic Card and Coin Guru. His channel is just kind of a shout out to the up and comers for YouTube. And he doesn't just thank you, Fanatic. He doesn't just hey, Andrews Northwest, Mike Schlies, how are you? He doesn't just promote any channel. He looks at them, sees they're family friendly, you know, at least, you know, not too at odds with the general population. And if so, then he does shout outs for you, and it's a pretty cool thing that he's doing with his channel. Thank you, Andrew. How's your channel going, Andrew? Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Kayla Fan. Appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all. I was looking forward to getting on today. I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, I gotta go get something. I'll be right back. I forgot I left something in the car. Not a good thing to leave in the car. I'll be right back. I also got another 301 to do. My nickel box is uncirculated, so it will just be dumped back. But at least they had one. Did I miss anybody? So what I was thinking about doing today, y'all let me know if that sounds like something you would like to see. I've got I've got some new albums. I changed from Hey Seaweed, from a Littleton album for my walkers to a Dansko. And so I'm going to change that album over tonight on this stream. I've got several pennies I need to add to the album that Jim sent me that are the proof pennies. The album I've got has slots for the proof, so I'm going to go through and slot all those pennies. Dad Spare Change sent me a Benji that will upgrade in my book, and I've got a card from Shelly and Daniel. I appreciate that very, very much. And I've got some other stuff from Jim. I've got 2 rolls of 1960D large date pennies. And those are known to have a lot of errors, so I thought we could go through those tonight and see if there's anything good. Hey, Rob Wenzel. See if there might be anything good in those. They're Federal Reserve rolls, so they're uncirculated. They've not been through the banks, and so they could be really good. If we find anything in there, it will be maybe even a grader. So we can do that. I got a box of nickels we can search. So we got several little things to piddle with today, and then we will do our regular Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time stream tomorrow with my $50 again. Finally got those back. So, Fleabag, how you doing? So that's the plan. If you would like to hang around for that, I know Rob Finds Treasure will be on a little bit later. I don't know. I'd kind of like to know what he's got on tap for auction tonight, but So, and I also got both halves of the Morgan album in. Pa at Pa's Spare Time gave me an extra one he had, and then I went to Apmex and bought the other half. So I've got the full Morgan album to update, and then I've got a decision to make. Maybe y'all can help me with when we get to that point. Thomas Allen. Sorry if I missed anybody coming in. Got 12 people up in here. 4 o'clock in the evening. Robert, is your work starting to slow down a little bit? I know you've been so busy you haven't had time to pay attention. So this is the die class penny I found, and I don't know if there's any value in those. I don't know if anybody grades them, but man, this was a super good, in great condition. It's got a couple little marks on it. Oh wow, okay, you go, man. I hear you, Seaweed. But you can see the reverse on the obverse of the memorial. And then if you turn it over, you can see part of the obverse on the reverse. I've got another one that I found. Oh, great, Rob. That's awesome. I've got another one that I found that was not quite as nice as this one. But this one was really nice. And then this was also an awesome find. It is a 1981, so it's copper, but it's a cud error, and I've never found one. That's the first one of those I've ever found, and it's, from what I understand, people were telling me it's pretty big. Hey, Northwest Silver Fox. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. But I was really excited about this die error, cut error. And if you turn it over, you can see on the back side where it comes through and kind of shows up on the back where it says sent there. So that's an indicator that it's a cut error. Thank you, Fleabag. I was proud of that one. And so I got a card from Daniel and Shelley. Thank you, Daniel and Shelley. I really appreciate it. It came in today, perfect timing, so thank you very much. It says, hope you have the best birthday ever, and also happy anniversary, and wanted me to give Alley Cat a hug. So thank you so much, Shelley and Daniel. I appreciate it, and I also appreciate all you guys do during the stream. That's huge. And then I had a box with Pa. He had back a little bit ago So he had an extra one of these Morgan albums that he was able to let me have, and so I got that to work on. And then I got in my donation prize, I got a one of the really cool Medal of Honor, Purple Heart Hall of Honor commemorative coins. If I can take it out of this. Okay, thank you. I saw your picture and I was like, ooh, that's probably not a he. That's probably not a sir. That's a ma'am. Thank you for coming, though. Andrew Northwest wife. I appreciate it. But that is a beautiful coin. Front and back. So I got that. I like that side better. And this was just donation prizes and skunk silver and all that. Thank you, Doug Harden. And then I got five. I got five 1 ounce rounds. Also, as part of my donator prize, Gina R. Hello, Gina. So I got a Texas. Here you go, Gina. I got a Texas silver round and a Samoa 2022 Bug Bunny round. And a 120 ounce 995. It's just a JBR recovery, kind of a generic round. And then I got a Republic of Chad 5,000 francs coin, silver. It's more like a silver round. I don't know if it's actually a coin or not. And then I got an Australian elephant, Australian zoo. That's pretty cool. I didn't have any of those rounds. Then he found a 71p toner that he sent me. And a skunk silver was a 1902 Barber. And then we had, they had an auction, and I bought a Mint State 62 1885 Morgan. So those of you that have albums for Morgans, how do you treat slab coins? I mean, I know you don't take them out of the slab, but I was thinking about asking American Eagle Hoarder if he could 3D print. Thank you, Seaweed. Hey, old Bill. If he could 3D print a round the size and thickness of the Morgan that you could put in the slot, and then you could write on there, you know, you have a Mint State 62 or whatever, that fills that spot, but it's in a slab, so you don't put it in the album, but you still want it noted that you've got that date covered. And so I was wondering if he could do that. I was going to check with him. And I mean, I think that would sell. I think people would buy those album fillers for when you've got a coin that's slabbed, and you don't want to take it out of the slab, of course. So you could fill the spot with a round that he could 3D print. I bet he could do that. I think that's a good idea. All right, the next mail call is from Jim Cantor, and he sent me a preemie walker. I'm not even sure what size this one is. A 1 gram. There's a 1 gram walker, or at least American Silver Eagle. And this wasn't necessarily, some of it was birthday. Now, for my birthday, he sent me 2 rows. We're going to open these 2 tonight, if everybody's agreeable to that, and we'll look through those for errors. But I asked him for a couple of rows to put back unopened. Thank you, Andrew. I have to see him to bring it up. Hey, Grandpa Tim, thank you. 1 gram, yeah, 1 gram. I showed Allison, I said, this is a baby walker. And that was a preemie walker. So I've got 2 more rows of the 1960D large date that I'm going to keep unopened. And then he sent me a, this is proof pennies. So I would like to take some time tonight. Hey, Copper Owl, did you hear my idea I just had, Copper Owl? And so I want to take some time tonight and slot these in my album too. So thank you, Jim. Awesome, my friend. I sure appreciate it. And then I got a card from Dad's Spare Change. And so it was kind of funny. So he sent me a card that said, I wanted to give you $50 for your birthday, but here's what was left after taxes. And it's got a plastic penny in there. But he also included some money as a donation to the stream. Very generous, Dad's Spare Change. I really appreciate that. And also he sent me a 56 Benji that is an upgrade in my album. So we will slot that tonight too. So thank you, Dad's Spare Change. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. You know, this wouldn't be any fun without the participation of you guys, and I really appreciate everybody. So we will do that. Let me do that first. That won't take but a minute. Let me know if the if things aren't working. I don't see that the slot is working, so give me just a second to turn the bot off and turn it back on again. Okay, if somebody wants to try one of the stream perks or slots or one of the games again, that would be good. So I was wondering how to handle, I'm wanting to work on tonight as part of this stream. I'm starting a Morgan album, so I wanted to slot the coins that I have. But like I bought this coin is a Mint State 62 Morgan. Excuse me. So, you know, if I don't know if I have one of these in a lesser grade that's not slabbed or not. But if you get to, hey, Dad's Spare Change, date night with the Y. Oh, wow, Oak Ridge Boys. They still living? Enjoy Dad's Spare Change. They were one of my favorites back in the day. But so you know, you need some kind of indicator in the album saying that you've got the you know, you've got that coin. And I thought about asking American Eagle Hoarder if he could 3D print a round, the thickness and width of the Morgan dollars, and then you could put those in the album, and you could write on there mint state 62 or whatever, and fill those slots. So I thought that was a good idea. I mean, I think that's even something he may be able to market and sell. But spot fillers for an album when you've got a slab coin. All right, so first things first, let's get the dingy album out and put this coin from Dad's Spare Change. Thank you again, Dad's Spare Change, for the package. I really appreciate it. I hope y'all have a great night tonight. I agree, Andrew. Thank you for that comment. Alright, so let me put some of this to the side. We're going to use those pennies. We're going to use those pennies. And we're talking about that. We're going to use those Morgans at some point. Yeah, I know. I wanna touch base with him on that. So this was a 56p, and it was a definite upgrade to what I had in the album. So we're gonna swap that out first. Hey, Pa Spare Time. Thank you, brother. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Pa. Are you going to do something tomorrow? I was able to get my 2 today. First time in 2 weeks. Alright, so we got that. That was the definite upgrade. Thank you, Dad Spare Change. I appreciate that. And now we're going to work on the pennies. I got lucky with my bank. They are just, I don't take them back to the same bank. My credit union lets me take stuff back for free. Time well spent, Pa. So we'll keep y'all in our thoughts and prayers. You know, I did forget about it. It was this time of year. It was right. Was right at the time before my birthday. I remember that, or right at my birthday. So you take care, Grammy. SkyQuest, how are you doing? Thank you. Thanks for dropping by. So let's see what we got available here. Some of these I imagine are going to be shield scents. This was one I think that Dad Spare Change sent me. No, this was one that Michael Erickson sent me. and it is a 93, so I know it'll make it into this part of the book. All right, good deal, Copper Owl. So there it is. I don't know what I did with my little knife. There it is. We're going to slot that right here in the 93S. Those proof pennies are so gorgeous. Todd, how are you? Yeah, you take care of Grammy. Tell her we're thinking about her. I may be fixing to order me another camera. CoinOp had a camera. Man, that thing was crystal clear. Hey, Colorado Cowboy. There we go. Very pretty. Hey, Allison.
Huh?
I forgot this is the 1-year anniversary of Adam, Paul's son.
Oh, heaven.
Yeah.
I forgot too.
Yeah.
I knew it was this time of year.
Yeah, it was right at my birthday.
I forgot about that. Wow.
These two are 2011 and 2015. They will go in the other book. So Pa's taking a break tomorrow, and we'll all make sure we keep him in our thoughts and prayers, him and Grammy and his whole family. It'll be a tough time for all of them. Hey, William. So this is the 2011 proof. And this is the 2015. Very, very pretty coins. Okay, cool. That would be with Tasman. That would be fun. That would be fun. All right, so let's see what we got here. Well, all right. I'm glad I bring back. I hope they're pleasant memories. All right, so let's work on the other book for a minute first. We got a 97S right here at the top. That'll go right there. Then I got a 2000. Well, there's the 98, so that'll go right there. Jim, again, I appreciate you sending these pennies. This is awesome. I had been in talk with my local coin guy to try to buy some proof sets to just crack them open for the to fill some of these slots.
Which makes me want to throw up.
What?
Which makes me want to throw up.
Oh, yeah. Which makes Allison unhappy.
Cracking open the set.
Well,
I don't get it.
it's not so pretty in the front half, Pa. It's not so pretty in the front half. I wish these outer skins on these albums were just a little bit tougher. Made with something just a little bit tougher. It's so easy to rip them. Hey, New Jersey Fishing. Appreciate you dropping in. I've been enjoying watching you doing some fishing. I used to fish tournaments and bass fish, and that was a big part of my life for years. Oops, that was the wrong one. Wrong slot. Hey, Brian. Thank you, brother. Put that one in the wrong slot. Oh, yeah, take care of each other, right? And I appreciate you dropping by. All right, now we're back to the other book. See you later, Pa. Tell Grammy we love her, and give her a big hug for us. So now we're at 1985. So I've got an 85S in here, but it is not very pretty. This was one that I found in a bankroll. But it pales in comparison to what Jim sent me. Slick One, how are you doing, brother? Yeah, we're just happy-go-lucky little group. Fishing maniac. There's the 87. In 88. Jim, did you go through and put these in order? That's a little over and above there, brother. So there's 89. But yeah, copper, I thought that would be a good idea for that 3D printer. And then I've got a question when I start doing the Morgan's album. I've got a 1884 CC that's not slabbed. And so we'll look at it when I get there. So my question is, do I put it in the album or do I send it to be graded? Thank you so much for dropping by, Colorado Cowboy. I appreciate you a bunch. Thank you everybody for dropping in today. If you've got time tomorrow, come and see us again tomorrow, and we'll be giving some $50 away. It's a 95. Good evening, Jorge. Thank you for dropping in. Yours was last Monday. There's a lot of August babies. My sister, my half-sister's birthday's tomorrow. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for dropping in. Hey, Bill Snodgrass, you're not late. We're just kind of just spending some time together and messing with some albums. I'm going to hunt a thing of nickels, but y'all try to turn in tomorrow. I've got 2 boxes of $50. I'll be giving 10 viewers 10 rows each free, so you have to be present to win it. But whoo, golly, check this out. 59 stunner. Fly fish champion. I was a bass fisherman. Fished the local tournament trails, and so 59 they didn't have S mints. Is that correct? So I've got 2 pages for 59. Where do I want to put this? I think I'm going to put it right there. Jorge, how have you been? I haven't seen you around lately, at least not in my little corner of the world. Glad to see you drop in. Okay, all right, Jim. But they didn't have an S mint, right, at that time? It's just we need to look. I think this is a small date. Yep. Yeah, kind of, sort of. From Jim Cantor, William. He sent me 2 rows of 64 60D large date pennies, Federal Reserve rows. We're going to look at those tonight. And then he had asked me if my book had proof sense, and he kept asking me to let him know if what I needed, and I hadn't ever got around to doing it, so he took it on himself just to send it to me. So that's what we're doing now. Hey, Treasure Hog. So on my metal detecting videos, I need input from you guys. You know, anything that I can do better or change or on those. I'm still kind of getting my feet wet. I'm going to start editing a little bit better. For the time that I'm digging and stuff. Okay, we'll see you. Thank you for dropping by, Fishing Maniac. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to find those targets sometimes with that pinpointer, and I know that I feel like people are watching it and they're like, "Come on, man, what is taking so long?" And I found I got myself confused when I would cut and then come back in later and getting the right coin to go through it. No, it's on my hat. I got a cap mount for it. Okay, well, thank you for that feedback. That's what I need. Yeah, I know it. I know it. I am going to start editing some of that a little bit. I may wait till I find it before I bring in the next frame to streamline that a little bit. I was asking the question, Treasure Hog, about how do you handle addition to an album. Yeah, I may do that. Some of those pennies are so corroded, it wouldn't matter what you carried. Hey, Paul Abrams, welcome. Thank you for the birthday. Okay, you do that. Have a good evening. But some of those pennies are so corroded, it wouldn't matter what you had with you. You couldn't improve them. But I have seen people that do that, and that's why I carry my bucket when I'm ground searching like that, to be able to easily so I think that is a 70S large date. Yeah, I like the shovel I've got. It's not so big that it gets you in trouble. I mean, if you go in hauling a big old shovel over your shoulder, sometimes park managers and things kind of cringe. Yeah, that was a large date. And it's easy to handle with my carrying all my stuff. What are you watching, Allison? She's over there giggling at something. I don't have anybody. Well, William, you know, being 29's tough, but I'm trying to weather the storm. As y'all well know, it gets to be just another, uh-oh, Shell Bell's on fire again. Shell Bell's racking up the hits again. Hey, Original ATOG, thank you, sir. Thanks for dropping by. Y'all haven't. Oh, and also, if you want to promote your channel, ATOG, type in !me, and it will bring your channel link up. Ruh-roh. Well, it's better than being on the other side of the daisies, right? Oh, nice. Cool. I've started watching Dan Hurd channel, and I like it to watch him when he's panning for gold. Sweet. This will go a little bit faster now. I don't have any of these, so I only have to put it in one side. When it goes in right. Hey, John Chum. Haven't seen you in a while. Saw you put a video out the other day. Alright, we got 2 more to go for this album. We'll be complete with it. Not complete with the album, but making the additions. Alright, that did it. Jim, that was awesome. I really appreciate that. I mean, that made that book pop. Having all those S-mints in. Those are awesome additions. Shell Bell hit it again. Hey, Chip Warner, thank you, brother. Oh, I'm sorry, John. My wife head hurt every day, has for the last 25 years from a car accident we had. So, buddy, that is getting to be a nicely filled album. Still got some of the oldies to go, but having those S-mints in there is big. Jim, thank you, brother. Shell Bell, Daniel, thank you for the card. Dad Spare Change, thank you for the card and the donation to the stream. I appreciate all of you guys. So, the next order of business. Morgan dollars. And I've got to open this one. All right, I'll be right back. I got to go get something out of another room. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Jorge or John Chum, any of you guys that want to promote your stream, just type in !me and it will bring up your channel. So one of the questions I've got is, like on this is a 1882 CC. It's in really nice shape, and there's a spot for it in the album. But do I put it in an album, or do I try to send it in and get it graded? So that's one question I've got. And then I've got this is a 1882 CC that I've got that I've already got in a slab. So I don't really need another one in the slab. But being that it's a CC, you don't really want to not have them protected.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Dad!
Hold on, I have a son issue. I will be right back.
Who's gonna order the food?
All right, I'm sorry about that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I didn't know that since I've got two of them, and this one may be a little bit less of it may be a little bit under the 64. So that leads me back to my other idea that, we need some way to fill those spots in the album. I think Rob said he just puts a piece of paper in there. Well, they were working. Because Shell Bell probably took all the money. There it is, it's working. I've got a high cool down, or maybe not a cool down at all on it. Hey, Ross Vandlerberg. And it may have been, y'all may have hit it so much there in the last little bit that it hit the cool down. See if the gamble works. Yeah, I'm going to. Maybe he'll pop in. All right, so let's see what we've got for the album then. I've got several 1921s. I just need to pick the best one out of those. That's 1884 GSA. All right, let's see what we got to start with. This goes to 1890, so, all right, I'm gonna sort these somehow off to the side over here. Heck, the list. What did I do with my list? Sorry, y'all. I'll be back in action in just a minute. Hey, American Eagle Hoarder. Okay, so I got an idea. I had an idea. I know y'all probably smell rubber burning. So I'm starting a Morgan album, and in some of these, like the 1884 and the 1882 CC, I have slabbed, and I thought that it would be something that maybe you could do, would be able to make a flat disc with your 3D printer, the diameter and thickness of a Morgan dollar that would go in the slots. And then you could write on there that instead of having the CC Morgan in there, that you could just write on there Mint State 65 slabbed or something like that to fill the slots in your but you could use something that you could make on your 3D printer to fill the slots, and then you could write on there what that slot is, you know, like a GSA or a Mint State 64, PCGS or whatever. I thought that would be something cool to do if you could 3D print a Morgan round the same size, and then you could fill in the slot that you've got slabbed coins instead of just having an empty hole or a piece of paper in there. I don't know. It was just an idea, something I thought of. I think you could probably sell those and market them for that. Hey, Allison. Allison. Daniel cheated on Chill Bell today. He was talking about getting soft serve ice cream when she got home, and he went and got some without her.
No, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Well, try one if you would, American Eagle Hoarder. You can get the measurements off of Morgan. And, you know, I don't know what color. I would think a light color so that you could take a Sharpie and write on them, you know, what that one is filling for that spot. And I think you could market them that way. Hey, Michael Erickson, as for that purpose, you know, filling, you know, slab slots in the album. I don't know. I think that might be something you could do and have a little market for them. But especially on the Morgans, you know, a lot of people have them slab. Oh, thank you, American Eagle Hoarder. We're going to have to go bail Daniel out. Daniel, I hope you build a good doghouse. I would think it would need to be something in a light color, and I also thought that you could make it just a solid, or you could make a raised rectangle in the middle that you could use the label with, or something like that. Hey, mean one. All kinds of stuff. I got some Morgan albums. I got a card from Shelley and Daniel. I got some proof pennies from Jim Cantor and 2 rows of large date 1964 60D. And I got a 56 Benji from Dad's Spare Change and a donation to the stream. So it's been a good day. My son got me. I'm going to show y'all what he got me. So I'm always on him. I can constantly buy containers to take things for lunch and what have you, you know, and it's always, I buy 10 of them, and 3 weeks later there's 2 left. And so I get on to him pretty regular about it. And so he's fixing to move out. He's got an apartment, and he's working on moving to his apartment over the next few days. And so he had to work today, and he didn't have time to go get me anything. But him and my daughter ran out to go get some stuff from Walmart for his apartment. So this is what he got me. Rubbermaid Easy Finds lid systems. 40-piece containers to replace all the ones that he's lost over the last 24 years of his existence. He comes in and says, "Happy birthday, Dad." I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, I know. Yeah.
Keep it boxed up till he leaves.
Yeah, right. I'm not opening it till he leaves.
Better hide it, actually, because he'll be wanting to sneak it out and take it to his apartment.
That boy.
Oh.
All right, so I got everything sorted that I have. And I think the earliest date is going to be I only have one of these. We'll start with this one. So this is an 1885 P. No, he just bought one. That's what Allison was saying, that I shouldn't take it out of the box until he's gone. Of course, he's only 5 minutes away, so 1885 P. First Morgan book, yep. I've been getting them here and there, and then the last few months I've kind of made a concerted effort to get some nice pieces, and so I'm going to put them in the album. So this is 1885. $1885p. I didn't have one until recently. As a matter of fact, one half of this just came in today. We have an 18. That one don't go in this book. We'll wait on it. In 1879. It's the second year. This is an S, 1879 S. Can you imagine what Abercurt album would look like? And this is the first Dansko album that I've had also. So I also have the 1879p, but it is a lower grade. They can't all be that shiny. I know it. Oh, he does. He does. Man, if he ever gets back to getting in his shop, that would be something to see. If he could do a show and tell on his Morgan collection. So we got an 1886 P. This is my first, and I've got a Walker album. I've got a complete Walker album. It's in a Littleton album, and I'm going to change it to Dansko tonight too while we're streaming, if y'all are okay with that. 1886 P. $1889p. 1880. 1889 O. Uh-oh, who hit? Jim Cantor. He got him some love on the slots.
Mike, what do you want?
I want, give me 1 second, everybody. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to order some food. So here's an 1889, probably a AG, but it fills a slot. 1889 O. They can't all be that pretty. That one got some wear on it. It just fell in the hole. Thank you, Shell Bell. $18.80S. This one is really wore, but it's 140 years old, so it's a 1880S. There's an 1880p. I really like these old coins when they get a patina to them like this one. It's an 1880, and it just got a beautiful color to it. It's got good detail. It's a beautiful coin though. 1880p. 1881p. I got one from him. It's in here somewhere. I got two from him. It's in some of these I put in. I can't remember the dates necessarily on what I got from him, Jim. It's 1881p. About 1890. And I think that's going to do it for this book. So the search is on. So I have two of the CCs. I've got 1882 and I've got two of those and an 1884 CC and a GSA holder. So I'd like to have those. Yeah, I saw you got one. Sweet, Jim. I was wanting to see what he had on auction tonight. Looks like he's finding silver. He's got a few tonight, but I got some other people working in the coin shop trying to come up with some, so they'd probably certainly be cheaper than what I could get from him. So 1896. I think this is one I got from him, Jim, was 1896. I got two from him one night. That one. It wasn't that one. I may have already slotted the other one. I know that GSA that I got, the only reason I got it was because Avard wasn't there. Or, no, he was there that night, but he already had one. This is a 1896p. This is an 1899. 1899 O. The 1921 P. While I'm there, I've got some other 21s. Let's see if they're 21. Nope, that's a 1896 O. I think this is the D. $18.99. Oh, I already have that one. Let me start moving those up there when I got them. Got that one. That's a pretty coin though. Like I said earlier, I love them when they've got that color to them. Little A patina.
I've just been here.
1896. O.
I've kind of just been listening to music. I liked it. It's good to me. I've had it blowing up in my ears. I haven't heard a whole lot that's going on. No. Sorry, no. Music was much better for me.
1897 O.
Not the kind of music you play soft. Some. It's just a mix of old stuff. Well, that. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's a reason for that. Because it's so good.
1896 O. Oh, I think that one looks better. I need to change those out.
I can't do that.
I got two of those. I like me some Justin Bieber.
Mike heard me talking, he said, I like me some Justin Bieber.
All right, we're almost done. 1891-0.
It was a short conversation from what Wendigo said. Misconstruing what you said.
I listen to more modern than Allison does, and so that music comes on the way back and forth to work. 1884-0. $18.89p. I've got one of those in. All right, last one, 1891-0. I like it all. I'm crazy on music. 1891-0. And that will be all the Morgans. So the hunt begins. Got lots of slots to fill. It's exciting. I really like, that's my favorite part of coin collecting. You know, not so much about hoarding silver, but having a goal with an album and working to fill the album and getting, you know, getting new additions or upgrades and things. That really, to me, is what I like most about coin collecting. All right, Morgan's done. All right, so we got 3 options for the next thing we do. We can update the Walker album to the Dansco. We can do a box of nickels. I can search a box of nickels I've got. Or we can look through these rows of 1960D large date pennies for errors. Those are the 3 options. Update the Walker album, search the 64 large date pennies, or open a box of nickels. As long as Timmy Tim's not around, he can't fuss about my nickels. Well, I would like to update the Walker album. Uh-oh. Jorge need more walkers, Chili. All right, first up for the new album is the 1916. I'm going to bring this scope way up so that I can show them under the scope as I put them in. (1916) P. Got some wear on him. This should go pretty fast because I don't have to take anything out of these albums. Next up is the 1916D on the obverse. Which I think that's a nice coin. I mean, it's got some wear on it, but it's got a really good date and margins on it, front and back. (1916S) on the obverse. (1917P) a 1917 D on the obverse. (1917D on reverse). This one's been cleaned. (1917S on obverse). (1917S on reverse). These coins have got some wear on them, but they all have really good detail, I think. All right, that completes the first row. And the 1918. This is one that I would like to upgrade. It's got a little more wear on it on the date than some of the other ones I have. $1918 D. Not in too bad a shape. $1918S. Probably had some cleaning done on it. $1919 P. $1919D. And a 1919S. I really like this 1920. It's one of those that got that age on it. Dark toned, really good details. I love that coin. The 1920p. 1920 D. $1920S. Now for the really low mintage. 1921 P, only 6 million, oh no, 246,000 minted. Jorge finally hit one. 1921 P, Walker only 249,000 minted, 46,000. The 1920 D, 208,000 minted, I believe. 208,000 minted. And the 1921S is a 548,000 minted. Those are the hard ones to find in any good condition. So I like this album. So all the way to 21S to fit on one page. That's kind of neat. So there were no walkers in 22. So we're at 1923 now. 23S. Then there were no walkers minted till 27. $1927. 28S. 29, nope, 29D. 29S. 33S. 34P. 34D. I'm just going to slot these on in, get through it a little faster. Hey, Monkey King Metals. I hope I haven't missed anybody coming in. Welcome. Doing some album work. Alright, this is a really nice walker. I think that me and Treasure Charger did a trade. I had one he didn't have, and he had one that I didn't have, and this was the one that he sent me. It's a BU 35P in the book. Then another one of those beautiful toners for a 35D. Another nice one for 35S. Another BU. Thank you, Monkey King. 36P. $36D. That's another one that I would like to try to get a upgrade on. It's got a little more wear on the date than I like to see. Thank you, Patrick Johnson. Welcome into the stream. I've got a new Walker album for my birthday. I bought for my birthday. So I'm updating it to a Dansco. And this is another BU 37 P. $37D. This is another one I could try to find one in a little bit better condition. It's a 37S. Got a little wear at the bottom. $38P. Thank you, Bone in the Box. Thank you for dropping in and spending some time with us. So 38D. I'm almost done with the album work, so we will have a small end of stream giveaway. Nothing crazy. Just a small 1/10 ounce round. Oh, that's looking good. Here at about 7 o'clock or so, we're going to take a small 30-minute break. Our supper will be here. If y'all are okay with that, how would y'all like to handle that? Would y'all like me to stop and start the stream back after we eat? Or would you like to continue to play the games and chit chat for 30 minutes while I eat? It's up to you guys. It matters not to me. I can restart. Thank you, Bone in the Box. I can restart the stream in 30 minutes. Give everybody a chance to. Yeah, that's another one I would like to upgrade. It's got a little wear on it. $1940p. 40S. $41p. It's in pretty good shape. Another pretty toner. Probably been cleaned though on the high spots. 41D. I don't know. I thought about maybe slotting all the walkers that I could put in it from my stack and maybe offering it up for sale. I thought about that. I don't often sell coins. This is a BU 42. I want to say this may be one of the baseman uncirculated coins. Can't remember exactly where I got it. So I thought about doing that. The 42D. I really need to go back through them. I may have some in the 40s that may be in a little better shape than what I've gotten in here. I've not compared them in a long time. It's a 42S. It's in AU. And this is another 43 that's a BU coin. $43D, probably XF. Yeah, those baseman coins are nice. Last page. Wow, William. I don't have that much. 43S. Probably an AU on 44P. This is another uncirculated 44D. It's a 44S. Another AU 45P. And a 45S. Last page. BU 46P. Mexican food. Nachos and tacos. 46S. $47P. And last but not least, 47D to complete the album. So that's all the Walkers. They're now in a nice Dansko album, and I really like it. I've got some nice ones. I've got some so-so, but it was really nice to complete that album. Oh, I thought Michael would hit. This Littleton album wasn't a bad album, but the pages just don't turn. They're very awkward to turn. You have to, hate to Todd, you have to really finesse them around the binder, and you can't just flip it open and look at a page without individually opening every page one by one. And again, Stephanie was one of my early subs. Well, I may put some of the cap bust coins that I have there, Patrick. Although there was a change in the year on the cap bust where they changed sides. So any cap bust that I have that will fit those slots, I think I'm going to add those to the back. And any really nice walkers I would put back there probably. All right, it's 7 o'clock. What did you guys decide to do? Should I just end the stream and come back on in 30, 45 minutes, or how would y'all like to do that? Surely you've got something you can do for a little bit rather than play slots while I'm eating. I hear my daughter pulling up now. All right, so we're just going to end the stream, and I will be back at 7:45. Haven't heard from her, Patrick. She kind of disappeared. I've seen her on some of the other SC Stacker, some of the auction channels, but I can't remember the last time she popped into one of the streams. As far as I know, she's fine from what I've seen her around on some of those other auction channels. But so I'm going to give it a rest for 45 minutes. I will be back on at 7:45. If y'all are okay with that, I appreciate you guys being with me to this point. So when we come back, we're going to do a box of nickels. And so I will be back on at 7:45 to do that. So we'll see you in a little bit. See you after supper. Bye.